Welcome to our Quack Back at 2016. Yes, I think that's a fitting name. I mean, it's a quack pun again, but it's kind of
You're the one that's coming up with it. I'm not getting involved. If you make bad puns, you make bad puns.
We discussed this, George. Also, that's Dark Ninja 10. I am Mondrobber Duck. Welcome to our look back, or as I like to call it, Quack Back at 2016, since it is the 29th of December 2016. That means Sylvester.
Hi, my name's Niels.
My name is George.
Yes.
All right. So
How was your year?
My year, very interesting. So because I am a student, basically my whole life still turns around school and stuff. And since I am in the A level or Matura class this year, from September till now, I did not have time to do shit. Like anything. I had to really minimize the content on my channel, Mondrobber Duck, to a minimum, to almost nothing. I think the last video I put up was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. But yeah, so lots of school going on in my year, in my life, to be honest.
Lots of school going on.
Lots of school going on. It's very interesting. I mean, it is time consuming, but although I am a good student, I like being a student, and that's what keeps me in school. Yeah.
Definitely cannot empathize with you there.
And your year? Did you have a decent 2016?
Average at best.
Oh.
If it gets any worse, then I've got to start considering.
So then I should
some form of suicide.
Oh, so that means that I, in the future, have to visit you and put away all the knives and stuff just to be safe.
Yeah, and you've got to run the Two Ducks channel by yourself.
Ah, yeah, maybe.
But which you pretty much do already anyway, so that's not a big deal.
All right, we can discuss this at the.
I'm the thumbnail guy.
Yeah. Well, you advanced in your thumbnail skills.
Yeah, that was a point of my year. Oh, don't worry, I'm not being serious. Obviously,
Yeah. All right.
It'd be a very dark thing to say on a podcast.
Sure. Sure. So in front of me, there's a list of movies. That's video games. Movies that came out this year according to Wikipedia. Do you have the same list in front of you?
I got movies.
You got movies. All right.
Do you say movies or do you say games? I said
movies.
I said movies.
Movie.
You said games.
And I say games.
Okay.
All right. So
you go first.
Okay. Let's see. I will only name movies that were interesting to me or that I actually watched. My January. Let's go month by month, shall we? I saw 13 Hours: The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi.
Michael Bay. I wouldn't have seen it.
So you haven't seen it? Well, it's
No.
pretty much Michael Bay. It's
Explosions, gunshots,
Patriot,
John Krasinski.
Patriots all over the place. Yeah, but it was an interesting movie because with this movie I think that was the first time I hit the 10,000 points mark for my bonus cards.
Oh, you and your points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. You love your points, your cinema tickets and stuff.
Yes, they're awesome. I have about 9,000 again, so that's a big deal. Duh. I'm not ashamed of my points.
I
like my points. It's addicting, man. It is very addicting. Draws me to the cinema. Draws me into the cinema.
No addiction is a good addiction.
True that. Which surprised me, Kung Fu Panda 3. I streamed that movie, and it surprises me that it came out January, because I remembered this movie to be much older. I think 2015 or 2014, but if Wikipedia says it, I mean, it's just I'm trusting Wikipedia. Let's trust Wikipedia. And that is it for the month, and I think no other movie stuck out to me. The Fifth Wave, maybe. The Fifth Wave with...
Did you see The Fifth Wave?
I saw the trailer. I was really hyped for the movie, but when it actually came out in the cinemas, I did not watch it.
Yeah, I did not like. I would have watched. Live Schreiber's in it, isn't he?
Live, yeah, he is, yeah. And
Okay, and Chloe Grace
again,
Moretz.
yeah, she is.
Haven't even seen it, and I know who's in it. I think I saw I think I was just seeing the trailer. I like Liv Schreiber. He's great in Ray Donovan. I've always saying how much I like Ray Donovan.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
And he's a good evil brother.
Yeah. In fairness, the one aspect of that film which is good, even though it's a terrible film, is Liv Schreiber as Sabretooth.
Yes.
So.
Oh, we're talking about.
Hey, don't you agree? Don't you agree with me? You love that film for some reason.
Yeah, you said he's a good
Terrible.
victor, and I like him. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Awful film.
George, I think we can both agree that our taste in movies might differ from each other. Or to say it differently.
Okay, name me some other films. Okay. Come on, hit me.
Some other films. Those are the films in January that I saw or was interested in. Any movies I missed from your perspective?
Did you say Batman vs Superman?
That is in March.
Oh, we're going. We're going monthly, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
No. Okay.
You should have a
monthly.
You should go through the list and say the movies that you liked, or give a short opinion on it.
On my list, it's not got monthly.
What? Oh God!
So let's you go through the films because your list seems to be good, and then I'll talk about the ones I actually know about.
All right. So let's go through the list.
That's a good way of doing it.
The Heil Caesar.
That was good. Did you see that?
I didn't. I'm not very interested in
Coen Brothers.
Stuff. The good thing.
That was really good.
The good thing is that there's always a link next to the name. So every time you name a name, and I don't really know what they did, I can just open up the Wikipedia page, and I'm on the same page as you are. Perfect.
This episode is called George names as many directors and actors as he can.
George Clooney was in it. Interesting.
George Clooney, Josh Brolin, Scarlett Johansson,
Jonah Hill. Oh my God, this movie
Hill.
had everything in it.
It was really good. People didn't like it. I thought it was really funny. It was the wrong kind of comedy for the age it was. It was a 12A, and the comedy wouldn't have landed. It
only had a budget of 22 million.
Yeah, and it's Coen Brothers. I didn't know that. That's actually quite impressive.
Yeah, well, that's impressive is that it only played in about 36.2 million. But I think this is just domestic, isn't it? Maybe. We will never find out. And then a movie that we both like. A movie that we both love, I would say. Deadpool. On the 8th of February.
Deadpool was great.
Deadpool was so great. I loved it. Watched it multiple times. Always in English, though.
Who didn't?
No, I think I watched it.
It was so good.
I think I watched it once in German. Didn't like it. Because the swearing and the puns, they were actually written for English, and they did not do a great job of transferring them to German. So, I saw it once in German, and that's enough. That's enough.
See, I find that strange. You sometimes go and watch English films in German, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
But whenever I watch foreign movies, I watch them in the language they're in. So if I watch a German movie, I watch it in German.
Okay. What's the point?
No, it's just differences.
Yeah. Now sometimes it's just for some movies I just know that they are better in English because I know that this might be difficult to translate or something. Or that a lot of the esprit, a lot of the emotions would be missing if I watched it in German, because although I really like German dubbing, sometimes it's just not good. If there is not enough budget or something, but generally I have nothing against watching anything in German. Because there are a lot of people here, really, a lot of people like, oh, I only watch movies in English and I only play video games in English because I want to play them as the director meant it to be played or something. Those ridiculous lines. I'm like, oh, well, German voice acting cannot improve if you're not supporting them, so I don't know. totally fine. I'm totally
you're
fine.
pulling out the supporting card.
Not the supporting card, but I think this is ridiculous. Like, I sometimes need the German dubbing because I cannot understand black people in English. Hell, did you see this TV series Atlanta? I watched one episode, no, 2 episodes. I did not know what was going on. I only knew what was going on because I saw what they were doing, but I could hardly understand.
Could you not understand slang? So you can't understand slang?
If I have subtitles. But man, those people are very hard to understand.
So not black people English, because that's a strange way of putting it.
But that's my way of putting it. All right, moving on from Deadpool to Zootopia. Did you watch Zootopia? One of the highest grossing movies.
No,
this year.
I didn't watch it. Did you?
Yes, loved it. It's the third highest grossing movie of this year. Third highest.
I remember the trailer with the sloth. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, you should definitely watch it. It is deeper than I really enjoyed it. I am definitely a fan of animation movies. Not of all animation movies, but the ones I know that are going to be good. And you know what animation movies are going to be good because Disney or Pixar. You can just differentiate. But Zing, for instance, came out this week. Not going to watch it because it's stupid. I don't know.
It looks stupid. There's a porcupine of a guitar, and it always makes me angry when I see it.
Okay.
Doesn't it make you angry? It makes me angry. I'm on my iPad, and I see it, and I just want to punch the screen.
I do not have such strong emotions for those animals, but I mean, it's okay if you feel that way. It's okay if one of us feels
It's not even drawn cutely.
It's okay. Oh god! All right. Zoolander, maybe.
Just saying.
Zoolander 2. I liked Zoolander 1.
I liked Zoolander 1. I didn't see Zoolander 2.
The same. So I think we can just move on.
Yeah, no, it didn't look great. I'll be honest.
Triple nine.
999 still been meaning to get around and watch that.
All right, I was very surprised. Actually, the cinema invited me to go to see this movie, so I saw it for free. And
Why did they invite you?
Because
Royalty.
Because I complained. I complain about them. I have the point system, and I go to the cinema quite often, right? And for every 30th, so every 30th bought cinema ticket, you get upgraded from a normal Cineplex club card to a Cineplex bonus card black. And upgrading means that you get one card for free, and they invite you to specials and, show you the cinema. A look behind the curtains, right? And I did not get invited to any special at all for almost a year. And I'm like, hey, that's not correct. You advertise this card as you get invited to specials, yet I have not been invited to a special at all. That's not correct. So, what's the problem? And they're like, oh, well, no, they're just, they gave me some bullshit excuse that I cannot quite remember. But they said, well, 999 is on next week. You want to see 999? I'm like, hell yeah, I want to see 999. I have not heard of this movie at all. Did not see a trailer at all. I'm just like,
but hell yeah, I'll see it.
Yeah, just because I wanted to show them. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to see that movie. Looking forward to it all year long. So I saw this.
No, it was the movie you wanted to see most. You didn't care about any of it.
No.
Batman vs Superman, never heard about it. But Aaron Paul's in 999. I'll watch it.
Surprisingly, I went into this movie, did not have a great feeling about it. I'm like, oh, the trailer looks dull. I don't know what this movie is about. I will not get my hopes up.
I think it looked kind of interesting.
Went into this movie, and there was just one famous actor after the other. There was just, oh my god, Kate Winslet, Woody Harrelson, Gal Gadot. Then it was Casey Affleck, Norman Reedus, Aaron Paul. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I didn't know Norman Reedus was in it.
Yeah, he plays a major part. It was insane. Oh. This movie has a budget of 20 million. I tell you, 19.5 million at least went into the cast, into the paycheck of those people. Oh dear Lord, so many faces. Gee, I was very
I don't know
surprised.
if that's an accurate estimation.
It's proven by me. So I'm the source and the fact check, the background check in one person. All right. So the last movie for February that could be interesting is Gods of Egypt. Neither of us has seen the movie. Have you?
A Gods of Egypt?
Yes.
No.
Did not.
Had no interest in seeing it whatsoever.
I thought this movie was specifically advertised as being a bad movie. That's why.
It looked like a bad movie.
Yeah, the trailer is awful, and that's why I wanted to see it. Turns out I did not want to see it. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't want to spend money on a movie that I really know is bad. So I might download it or stream it or something legally. We should move on to March. London Has Fallen. That's another.
My mum went to see that in the cinema without me.
Aw, poor George.
I'm glad I wasn't interested in seeing it. It would have been bad if I actually wanted to see it. Luckily, I didn't.
It's just another movie about explosions, and another explosion. I think there's not much to say about this movie, isn't there? Is there?
Just not an interesting film to me, anyway.
All right. But what do you say about 10 Cloverfield Lane?
Oh, that was awesome.
Did you like the first Cloverfield?
Yeah, the second one blew it out of the water.
Alright.
That was awesome.
Actually, I saw the.
Did you watch it?
I saw the first Cloverfield. I hated it. Made me not want to see the second Cloverfield. Everybody's like, Niels, watch it. It is nothing like the first one. I don't believe them. I'm not. I don't know. I'm traumatized from
completely
the first
different.
Well, yeah. Everybody says.
Completely different.
Everybody says it's cool. Everybody says it's awesome. I might check it out sometimes. I might.
Sure. You're missing out.
But have you? But you know what we're not missing out on? Superman versus Batman: Dawn of Justice. Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Do you know what?
What?
I gave it a bit of praise before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have you seen it again?
Yes, I watched it twice. The second time it was so much better than the first time.
I saw it twice. Really liked it. Kind of both times. Oh, I'm very concerned for the DC cinematic universe.
Yeah. It would be a shame if it, got lost. But damn it,
I've got hope.
It's so much money, man.
I got hope for that solo Batman film. I think that could do well because Ben Affleck's directing.
Oh yeah.
But otherwise, I have not got a lot of hope for anything.
Those movies might be bad, but they made a shit ton of money.
Yeah, but that's the problem I have with Warner Brothers. When Marvel makes a bad film, they're like, oh, we'll fix that, even if it makes money. Yet when Warner Brothers do it, they're like, money in the bag.
Nobody cares. It worked the first time, it might really work the second time.
Doesn't that drive you crazy, like a little bit? Because you're the consumer, so you want to be paying to watch a good movie at the end of the day.
I know myself, I know me, and I know that if the movie can be bad as hell, I'm still gonna watch a superhero movie. Like, I am not pumped for the Wonder Woman movie at all. I think she's ridiculous. I don't like her character. I don't like anything about the Wonder Woman movie. I don't
Not even the theme music.
I don't even like the theme music. Still gonna watch the movie.
No.
This stupid guitar. Oh my god, dear lord.
No.
You know what? I get angry when I just hear you humming this music. I wanna not punch the screen, but punch your face, man. Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Okay then.
So
I see how it is.
That's Q1. That is Q1. Yeah.
Okay. What else do we got? We got Batman vs Superman.
We got.
I've said.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's not great. It's average.
Perfect.
I'd say average.
That's average. Yeah. That's actually a good description. You can see this movie. It's not bad. It's a if you want to have
Batman stuff is good.
If you want to have a relaxed evening or just a movie evening, get some popcorn, throw it in there and enjoy it.
Chill.
What is next? Demolition. That's the movie I saw in cinema. Jake Gyllenhaal, Naomi Watts.
That's pretty good.
Liked it.
In fact,
I
I think that's really good. It's got the heart of an independent film.
Yeah, and every time I watch this movie, such a movie in the cinema, everybody's like, Niels, you're watching those movies? And I'm like, dear Lord, what did I do that everybody thinks that every movie I watch in cinema is just about explosions and about cliche-like love stories? No, I love a good narrative in a movie. I really do. And Demolition was awesome. I like Demolition. I mean, it's not a 9 out of 10. It's not an 8 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10. It's decent and nice movie. It keeps a low profile, and I like it. Really like it.
I find that frustrating with people. Like, I think if you like films, you have to be like, oh, I'm gonna watch all films. You can't just be.
Yeah.
You can't, can you? You can't just be boring and be like, I'll only watch action films.
Some people do. Some people.
I watch all films.
Well, if you only watch war films, then I think quite.
Did it sound like I said war films? Did it?
War film. War film is the perfect transition to the next movie, Captain America: Civil War.
That was awesome.
That was cool. It was very cool.
That was really good. And I've read the comic, and yes, it was completely different, but it was really good.
Nice. So you were not disappointed. I thought it was quite cool as well. Yeah, liked it. Liked it very much.
I'm looking forward to that Spider-Man film now.
Nope, I don't like the actor.
Oh my god! You just because you wish it was Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield was perfect for his role.
I have heard Hacksaw Ridge is pretty good.
Yeah. Comes out.
I want to see that.
Yeah. Hacksaw Ridge comes out for me at the end of January. And there's still not a good pirate version of it. So I...
coughing doesn't actually change the fact that you just said that.
That's just a cold of mine. I just cough in that way.
Just a cold.
Yeah, just a cold.
Just a cold, people.
An independent film that got quite a lot of attention was Hardcore Henry, the first-person movie.
Oh, that was awesome! Did you see that?
No, I missed it.
That was amazing.
Everybody's like, "Oh, go watch it."
That was amazing.
Didn't.
Oh, so if you get a chance,
all right,
buy it or whatever.
Okay.
It's so good.
I didn't feel like it's
good.
It's worth my money, is it? Do you think that I would enjoy it?
Yes. If you like action films, that was so impressive. I put it on. We were going out, and then I was like, let's go see it. And then it was. Oh, we didn't think it was showing. Then it was showing. It was so good.
Okay. You know what? You changed my mind. I will give it a chance. All right. I will give it a chance.
It's really good.
Perfect.
Really good. One of the best action films I've seen for years.
Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. And I know that you are into thrillers and horror movies. And I think that I remember that you saw Green Room. Did you?
Oh, Green Room. That may be the best film of 2016.
Wow, that's a statement. You wanna make a list?
I'm gonna put
Let's put another.
I'll put Green Room at the top for me now.
All right. Let's make another video and just say the worst and the best. All right, that's surely is fun.
Fine.
Sure. Green Room. All right. Jungle Book made a lot of money. Did not see
Jungle Book was good.
Perfect.
Jungle Book was good.
I think my parents watched it, said it was good. I'm not very interested in that movie at all. Keanu.
What's wrong with the Jungle Book?
Nothing is wrong with the Jungle Book. Just a movie that I did not see in the movie. Do you think money grows on trees, mister?
You know what? I've been trying to invest in a tree that grows money recently.
You're supporting a Kickstarter project.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, okay, what's next? Let's keep going through these films. At the moment, it's making a pretty interesting conversation.
Yeah, it is.
It is. If you joined the podcast late, this is we're not going to be hyped. We're just talking about films, so deal with it.
Keanu, a movie from Keegan and what's it on? Key and Peele.
Keanu. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Did you see that?
Multiple times.
They're funny.
I watched it 3 times really within 24 hours. Loved
How
it.
good was that?
I loved my ass off.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was
I like
so
Key
funny.
and Peele.
Yeah, they make great shorts. Really good.
Have you seen the short where they're on the airplane?
Yeah.
And he's like,
But is it illegal?
you are literally screaming in my face.
Illegal.
Do you know what? Do you know when I get in arguments with my mother? That is exactly what it's like. I'll be like, stop shouting at me. And do you know when someone says, I'm not shouting at you, but they shouted at you?
Yeah.
That happens, and I'll be like, you are literally screaming in my face.
So awesome. Illegal. All right.
Legal.
Actually, I do not really want to talk
Keanu was
about
good.
the Angry Birds movie. May.
I didn't see it.
I did not.
I want to see it.
I do not want to see it. Haven't seen it. Will not watch it. Because the next movie is
Neil
so much more
is against
interesting.
the Angry Birds movie.
X-Men Apocalypse.
It was good, but it wasn't amazing.
All right.
Michael Fassbender was fantastic. But he's
him.
always fantastic
Yes, he
in
is
films.
a great actor. I cannot wait for the next Alien movie. Did you see the trailer?
I did see the trailer for the Alien movie. That looks good. We can go into that at the end
Yeah.
because
The shower
the
scene at the end was kind of unnecessary, but okay.
yeah, it was a bit. That was a bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
It had some kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
It didn't need it. I don't think. So, X-Men Apocalypse. Some really good performances. There was a good performance by Cyclops, who was Ty Sheridan. I want to say that. I want to go with that name.
Perfect.
He was good.
Yep.
Did I get it right?
Ty Sheridan, X-Men Apocalypse. So there's a character named Ty Sheridan. Don't know his role.
A Cyclops, isn't it?
Cyclops, perfect.
He's also in Joe with Nicolas Cage, which isn't a bad film.
Yeah.
So he was good. Michael Fassbender was good. Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones was Jean Grey. She was good.
Didn't like
But
the
then-
character. Jean, I don't know.
They tried too hard. They
Yeah.
made fun of themselves
Yeah.
when they came out of the theater. She was like, "Well, at least we can all agree the third one's the worst." It's like, great, but you just cursed yourself because you're the third one of the prequels. So it was like, maybe don't say that. It doesn't help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I don't know. I had this feeling that when I saw trailers for it that it's not going to be that great. Oscar Isaacs was just too. He was just such a weird way they had him dress up. You know what I mean? It just. He needed to be huge. He needed to. Do you know, like Thanos? I get when I see the end of Marvel movies. I see Thanos.
Yeah.
He looks intimidating, but then when I saw like Apocalypse, which in the comics he's meant to be intimidating as well. It just didn't seem that intimidating. There was a whole scene where Quicksilver was beating him up at the end, and it was like that shouldn't have happened.
But it was Quicksilver. I know everybody loves
Quicksilver scenes were good.
Everybody loves Quicksilver scenes, and I do too.
I actually think Aaron Taylor Johnson in Avengers: Age of Ultron was really good as Quicksilver as well.
Yeah.
I don't think people give him enough credit. In fact, I wish they hadn't killed him in some ways.
Ooh, all right. You know what? I just wanted to say spoilers, but this movie is quite.
It's quite
Yeah,
old.
it's quite
Come
old,
on,
yeah.
if you haven't seen Avengers: Age of Ultron, sort your priorities out.
For me, X-Men Apocalypse, one of the best actions movie this year. I really, really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, you did enjoy
I
it,
did
didn't you?
enjoy
You
it.
said when you saw it, you were like, "Ah, I enjoyed that."
When did we start talking? I mean, May. Wow. I thought we started talking to each other about September or something. August.
I think we somehow got onto it though, didn't we? In terms of we were talking about superhero movies, so maybe we just came to it at some point.
Maybe. All right.
We do that, Niels.
It happens. Yeah, it happens from time to time. All right. For the next couple of movies, I think we should speed up a little bit. We are at about half an hour, and in May, actually, May is almost half of the year. All right. We'll see about that. Because the next movie... Oh, that's a horror movie. There, I see a horror movie. The Darkness. Did you watch that? Did you see that?
What's it called?
The Darkness.
Oh, what's it about?
Greg McLean is the director and screenplay. Kevin Bacon is in it.
No,
Kevin Bacon? What
Didn't
did
see
Kevin
it.
Bacon do in it? All right.
didn't see it. I'll look back at it.
All right.
Some just don't, quite
No problem at all. The Nice Guys. Loved that movie. Really liked it.
Fantastic. Really good.
Good comedy.
Really good.
Yeah, it was. I always think about this scene where they want to protect this girl when they found her, right? And then this sort of doctor comes into the house and just mows everything down at the end of this little showdown. And this girl escapes through the back window and tries to escape, runs away and stops the car where the murderer is in, and he just shoots her in the face. He's like, oh,
I bet that happens so often.
How convenient. Shots. It was awesome. I'm like, stupid. She deserves it. I don't feel sorry for her. She deserves it.
She did deserve it.
Okay, then.
Fool.
Neon Demon. Oh, I need to write that down.
I've been meaning to watch that. Been meaning to watch that, or just get hold of it. Copy to watch. It's out on DVD, I believe.
Need to watch it. Need to watch that.
Yeah, been meaning to watch it, but at the same time, it didn't. I'm not a fan of Keanu Reeves. People want to claim that he can act. He really isn't that great. He's not a great actor.
Well, I don't want to start a fight again. I accept just...
You like Keanu Reeves, don't you?
Yes, I do. And he's an awesome person. I think he's a great person.
No, I really like him. I really like him as a person. Yeah. I think he's really nice.
I think so as well.
And I think he's great in I love Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and stuff like that. But it's just I just find that some things I'm just like, oh, I wish maybe you could have cast someone who I believe a little more in. I think John Wick would have been a million times better if he hadn't spoken in it.
John Wick would have been a million times better if the John Wick movie that we saw would have been the third installment of a franchise or something.
Yeah, we spoke about that before, didn't we?
Yeah,
it was like it like the next one, in fairness, looks really good, and I'm happy to say that. And I wasn't the greatest fan of the first one. I think the next one looks really good.
Yeah, it does, really does. February, looking forward to it. So
I'll go see it.
Another horror movie, The Conjuring 2.
That was good.
Oh, okay, tell me about it.
No, it was a bit. It was one thing that annoyed me about it was The Conjuring 1 was based in reality,
all right,
depending on your beliefs, obviously, whoever's listening, because there was a book based upon it. The two characters in it are real people, Ed and Lorraine Warren. They used to go and help people with ghosts and stuff, which I'm very interested in anyway.
Okay.
But so they did that. But then the second one, James Wan had made it, which is based on the Enfield haunting in London, had made it. And then he decided it wasn't actually, what's the right word? Juicy enough, I guess? Scary enough. So he added in an extra, demon. So it was really scary, but you didn't get the feeling of, oh, if this is true, that's really cool. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
You got the feeling of, oh, it's really scary, but it wasn't really like that if it was real.
Okay. Now that kind of puts you out of the movie, doesn't it?
Overall, though. Yeah, overall, really, no, it doesn't, it's not that it puts you out of the movie, it's just the fact that afterwards, when you sit back from it, it's like, could you imagine how scary it would, do you know when you sit back from a film, you're like, can you imagine how scary that would be if that really happened?
Mm-hmm.
But with this one, it was like, some of it would have been really scary if it really happened, but the majority of it didn't, because the main scary demon wasn't really there.
Okay. So
it was just like, yeah. You catch my drift.
That's your drift. Appreciate it. Alright, we still have 4 movies. Let's say I give you 2 sentences for each movie, alright? 2 sentences. Both of us only have two sentences to summarize our feelings for each particular movie. But Central Intelligence, did you see it?
No.
Okay.
Didn't. Didn't see it. Good.
Neither did I, but not a second sentence. But I really want to watch it because I like Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg? No, Kevin Hart. Sorry. Black Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. I am going to watch it on Blu-ray. 2 sentences. Perfect.
You're going to watch it on Blu-ray.
2 sentences. All right. The next one, big one. Ooh, that's going to be hard in 2 sentences. Warcraft.
I have been meaning to watch that as well, but it looks so bad.
Believe me, man. Warcraft became the highest grossing video game adaptation worldwide with 433.5 million. So it's the highest grossing video game movie. I saw it in cinema. I can tell you one thing. You say it looks terrible. It looks visually looks amazing. But the story is so dull. It is so boring. It is just
That's what
nothing.
I meant. I didn't mean visually. God. You know, it looks like the game visually to me, but you know, a movie version.
If you're not interested in this world or do not have any kind of sort of background information, I did not recommend seeing this movie. I will not recommend seeing this movie. If you somehow end up with this movie, fine, watch it. But the fun thing is, a friend of mine watched it last weekend. She didn't watch it, alright. And there is this mage in it, this magician, and
Ben Foster.
And a friend of mine, he's like, he could not get around how Ben Foster. Is it Ben Foster in this movie? Really? Maybe,
it is Ben Foster. It is Ben Foster. I can't remember how you say his name.
How he looks like David Guetta. And I thought back about it. I'm like, he does, and that kind of saved the movie for him, because every time he saw Medivh, he had to laugh, because that's just David Guetta in a long dress fighting some orcs with magic. That's a funny thought.
You don't want that, do you? Though, if you're the filmmaker,
maybe not. No.
His filmmaker's Duncan Jones, isn't it? It's David Bowie's son.
Duncan Jones, yeah.
David Bowie's son. So he had a bad year, didn't he?
Yeah, he had. Yes, he definitely had.
Warcraft bombed and his father died. So, nothing against Duncan Jones as well. I'm just stating the obvious fact.
Oh, God, yeah.
But I...
oh, God.
I don't know. Warcraft wasn't really interested in it enough. It didn't look... I have Game of Thrones for my fantasy now.
Oh, if you like that, sure.
Don't need that.
Sure.
So, like, I don't need that place filled by anything. I watched Lord of the Rings again, and I'm never that impressed whenever I watch Lord of the Rings again.
Oh, okay. Well, fantasy-wise, Lord of the Rings is not really, it lacks of fantasy a bit. It's not playful enough, but it's too serious. I love the movies, but for pure fantasy movies, it is a bit too serious.
I used to get in endless arguments over what's better, Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. Like,
never heard that argument.
That drives me. What do you rather, Niels?
Oh God, Lord of the Rings. I'm a huge sci-fi. If you would say the new Star Trek movies or Lord of the Rings, I don't know. I really like the new Star Trek movies.
Do you?
One of them is coming up in the next month, July. But we have two movies to cover: Finding Dory and Independence Day Resurgence.
I didn't see Independence Day. Finding Dory, I haven't seen either.
Finding Dory.
Which one would you suggest?
If I had to pick one, Finding Dory, hilarious. I found myself laughing so many times, laughing out loud in the cinema. This does not happen very often, that I actually laugh out loud.
I haven't laughed out loud in the cinema for a while.
Yeah.
Mind you, I don't go and see a lot of funny films in the cinema.
Deadpool, for instance.
Last time I laughed out loud in the cinema was
Deadpool.
It was either. No, it was no. In fairness, I'm wrong. It was Rogue One, and it was when K2SO said the captain says I have to come, when they were like, because he didn't want to go, did he? At the end? That was one funny droid.
Oh, Finding Out Dory.
You didn't even.
That was
Did you?
we are coming to Rogue One again.
Yeah,
we can talk about Rogue One. Enough. All right.
Yeah, we've spoken about
Finding Dory.
Let's go. Finding Dory.
I saw this movie in German, and I if we have German audience, I highly recommend seeing this movie in German. Really,
It's
I
really
really
funny, is it, in German?
Yeah, because the funny thing in German is that they have some sort of characters with a weird accent, and in the German language we have some accents that are considered very funny if you hear it in a movie. The Bavarian accent, for instance. You are not.
What's that sound like?
Oh God, I cannot mimic it.
Come on, do your impression.
I cannot think of it. No, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm trying to think of. No, I can't. Sorry.
Niels refuses.
I'm not refusing. I'm thinking. Overloading. I cannot think of a sentence, and I cannot think of the accent. I just know it's awesome. That movie was really, really, really good in German. Independence Day Resurgence was Roland Emmerich at its best. Roland Emmerich at its best. You know,
Roland Emmerich.
If you have seen the first movie, you've seen the second one.
That's why I'm not going to go see the second one.
Lots of destruction though. Lots of CGI. A horror film. The Shallows.
Oh, it's terrible.
Terrible. Oh God.
People loved it. People were like, "Oh, it's so good." It is no Jaws. Don't let anyone tell you it's as good as Jaws. Jaws is an amazing film. I refuse to ever believe anything like that can come close to Jaws. At the end, the shark turned into a giant slinky. It's just stupid. Why she didn't kill that seagull, I will never know. Mind you, my brother kept getting annoyed. So in the film, there's this seagull that gets bitten by the shark, Niels.
All right.
And it's on a rock with her because obviously she's had like her leg bitten and things.
Okay.
And so instantly we were watching it. My brother was like, "Oh, it's a nice seagull," and I was like, I would just jam it in my wound to try and heal it. My brother was like, "Why would you do that?" I was like, "I don't know. It just feels like the right thing to do, doesn't it?" Would you not do that? With a seagull landing next to you, a big open wound in your leg. I'm jamming that seagull in my wound to see if it heals it.
Not necessarily. That would not be my first thought. I mean, if I was desperate enough, maybe.
I don't care.
Oh my
or
God.
I'm using it as bait.
George, there's so many movies. Oh my God, there's not enough time to talk about all these movies. All right, July.
Well, we'll cut it up and we'll turn it into 2 podcasts.
Oh my God. All right. July. Legend of Tarzan. Did not see it. Do not want to see it.
That was good.
All right.
It wasn't bad, but yeah, I did carry on. You haven't seen it. Let's not talk. It's a good film.
The Big Friendly Giant, a movie that flopped this year. I was originally
not interested.
I originally wanted to see this movie when the first trailer came out, and with this giant hand grabbing a girl, I'm like, oh, it could be a nice movie. Although I hate child actors.
Do you like Roald Dahl?
Pardon me.
Do you like Roald Dahl? You know, the writer of the BFG.
Melissa Mark, Robbie Barney, Penelope. Don't know. I don't see that name. Is that the name?
Yeah, he's the writer of the book.
Oh, excuse me. Did not watch the movie, did not read the book. Do not want to see the movie, do not want to read the book.
He's a huge writer, Niels.
Oh my god. Okay, let's repeat that name. Maybe I know him.
What? Roald Dahl?
That does not ring a bell. I have to sneeze.
Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah, noted. I know this. Alright, you know what? We should move on. The Purge. Okay, election year.
Really good. Solid film.
Nice. Was it?
Solid.
I was very interested in the first movie. Missed it.
First one's good.
Never caught up.
Second one's better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first one's good. Second one's the best. Third one was just a solid film. Made sense.
Good to know. A third installment, that is not bad. Cool.
Okay, let's go.
Secret Life of Pets made a shitload of money. Didn't
go see it. It looked like it was just going to be phoning in on those kind of movies.
Perfect. Yeah, it looks like a Minions movie or something. Something that I am not interested in. Yeah. All right.
Looked like it was phoning in on Zootopia.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
but you know, of a different style.
Then we have a controversial movie that I did not see, Ghostbusters.
Yeah, no interest in seeing that film.
No, did not.
No interest in seeing any remake, so no one can say we're sexist. No interest in any remake, to be honest, unless you are doing something so different with it. Unless you're making an R-rated Ghostbusters movie and the ghosts are like killing people.
Nice.
No interest in it otherwise. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
What's the point?
Well, maybe the first one was. I really
I'm sorry,
enjoyed the first
if kids
one.
are going to complain that if kids are going to complain that the effects are bad and they don't want to watch Ghostbusters, then put something else on for them. You wouldn't remake Star Wars, would you? Just because, you just wouldn't. At least just do a sequel.
Yeah.
Just drives me crazy. Remakes, eh?
Remakes. The sad thing is that I still gonna watch them just because I'm more or less addicted to going to the cinema. But the Ghostbusters was a movie that
you have a reason.
Addiction, yeah. Oh, and points, a lot of points, sweet points.
Yeah, it's an addiction, Niels.
The next movie I actually went to the midnight premiere, which makes this thing so much more sadder than it is. I watched this movie because in my town, a Dolby Atmos laser projection 3D, so a new technology of cinema technology opened up.
New technology of cinema.
It's a new.
Okay.
It's like, it's big. It's the cinema was under construction for almost half a year or something because they had to build this one cinema hall, and it's the second cinema all in the German-speaking area, and also in all of Central Europe that actually has this technology. So I wanted to check it out, what all the fuss is about, and the first movie that they showed with this technology, Ice Age Collision Course.
That does not sound fun.
No, the movie was bad. It was bad.
Sounds bad.
Yeah.
Last Ice Age I saw was the one the one not before that, the one before the last one.
So
there's so many Ice Age.
Did you see
So
the
many
one
Ice
with
Age movies.
Did you see the one with the dinosaurs?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I think that was quite alright. But this one was just bad. I actually do not want to talk about it. It is embarrassing that I admitted to have seen this movie at midnight release. Paid $16 for this card, for the ticket. Oh my god. All right.
16 bucks. 16 buckaroos, people. 16 buckaroos.
That's the exact the same amount of money that I spent on the ticket for the next movie. But I really, really, really enjoyed that movie. Star Trek Beyond.
What was it? Didn't see it. I've been meaning to see it. How good?
Let's see.
Watching Anton Yelchin films makes me feel sad.
Why?
Because he died, and it wasn't like it's death. I'm pretty happy with. I kind of haven't got a big problem with it, but it just seems such a needless death. Do you know what I mean? Like jammed by your own car. It just makes me mad because he's like one of my favorite. He was one of my favorite actors as well, and I always looked forward to him being in films.
Oh really? Oh, that's sad. Yeah.
So it's kind of like. I think he was one of my favorite actors by far.
Okay.
So it was just like, great. When I heard it, it was just like, couldn't have been someone else.
Well, 2016, huh?
Yeah, it's just a year of death.
It is. The new Star Trek's awesome. Star Trek Beyond, loved it as well. I think
you're a Trekkie.
The second one is better though. Into Darkness, I think. So
you're starting to like.
It's better.
You're starting to like Star Trek more than Star Wars, then.
My family is a Trekkie family. Yes, I admit that. We were always watching Star Trek. Me and my siblings are the only ones who are interested in Star Wars, actually.
What's your favorite Star Trek series?
Enterprise.
Oh, is that's Patrick Stewart, isn't it?
No. There were...
No?
Oh, God. I liked Voyager. Let's see. I'm on...
Are you looking forward to the new series that's coming out?
Trek Enterprise.
Are you?
No, Star Trek Enterprise is. Hold on a second. James T. Kirk. Scott Bakula is in the lead, but who directed it? Created by Rick Berman. Maybe something. Shall I name some cast?
James D. Kirk. Yeah. So it's William Shatner.
No, it's. Are you talking about the movies or TV series?
I'm talking about the TV series.
Yes. No, there's no William Shatner in it. There is no.
He's not Kirk.
No, he's actually.
Oh, gee, is it Picard?
It's not Picard as well. How shall I explain it? The story of Star Trek Enterprise, the TV series, takes place before Voyager, and over 100 years before James T. Kirk. So how is he?
Okay.
He is called. Crew casting. Shut up. Where are the names? Give me some names. Give me some names. Archer.
Give him some
There
names,
you
people.
go.
Oh my god, that was loud.
Jonathan Archer. Ugh.
What happened to your mic?
No, nothing. This was me. Because I love the series, and it bugged me that I did not know anything about it right now. So,
Scared me.
away from Star Trek. Ooh, we really gotta move on. We're at July, George. July. We almost have 15 minutes.
Okay.
15 minutes. Or do you want to split
yeah.
it? Want to split it in two podcasts?
No, yeah, we'll just split it in two.
All right, then, guys. That's the first part. To not scare anyone away. Just say this is the part. The next part is coming. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll just put it on whenever we get the chance.
Yeah, we are not...
Depending on how many views we got on this one.
We are not in any hurry whatsoever. Maybe we should put out, release those videos within the span of plus 1 week of 2017, so people are still kind of interested in 2016.
Yeah.
Maybe. Alright, for me, you hear a quack quack.